Well, I'm Jigender Rana. Product of the day is the burgeoning cyber insurance industry. Our discussion will be on burgeoning cyber insurance industry. The Indian cyber insurance market is experiencing significant growth due to an upsurge in cyber threats and digitalization. As online transactions and digital dependence escalate, the necessity for cyber insurance has increased manifold. Thus, the thriving market for cyber insurance in India promises to offer businesses greater digital protection. Cyber insurance is a specialized insurance product designed to protect businesses and individuals against potential internet based risks. It covers financial losses that result from data breaches and other cyber events. So, this insurance has become essential due to increased cybercrime, as traditional liability insurance does not cover internet exposures. So, policies often include compensation for loss recovery, extortion or extortion demands, business interruptions, and other related damages. So, cyber insurance is thus a valuable safety net in the digital area. The Indian cyber insurance market is relatively nascent but growing rapidly due to increased cyber threats. Many Indian businesses are acknowledging the risk and investing in cyber insurance policies to mitigate potential damages. These policies cover expenses related to breaches of digital data, IT theft, identity theft, network damage, etc. Key players include state-run entities like New India Assurance and private companies like HDFC Group, Bajaj, Tata, and most of the prominent non-life insurers. So challenges include a lack of standardized policies and a gap in understanding cyber risk among clients. Increased regulations and promotions of cyber security will potentially fuel this market's growth in India. There are factors driving the growth of cyber insurance in India. As technology evolves, cyber risks have also simplified and grown complex. So, India, being one of the largest internet markets globally, is also witnessing an unprecedented surge in cyber threats. It's a grim fact that India ranks amongst the top 5 countries that are most affected by cybercrime. And the problem has intensified in recent years due to the digital boom. So, this has subsequently given rise to the demand for cyber insurance. The major driving forces behind the growth of the cyber insurance market in India are increase in cyber attacks. With increasing digitalization of all sectors of industry and society, the frequency of cyber attacks has also grown rapidly in India, boosting the need for insurance against these threats. The Indian government's initiative for promoting digital transactions are another significant reason. So the central government's impetus on a cashless economy has led to more internet transactions, increasing the risk associated with cyber crimes. The growing awareness among companies and individuals regarding the possible cyber risk has further led to an increased demand for cyber insurance. So the Indian IT Act of 2000 provides legal recognition to electronic records and digital signatures. So further emphasizing the need for cybersecurity and cyber insurance, to deal with any complications. Advancements in technologies like artificial intelligence and the Internet of Things have brought an unprecedented changes in the way we do business and interact socially. But these advancements, though beneficial, also carry significant cybersecurity risk and pushing for the growth of the cyber insurance sector. So cyber insurance policies are designed to provide coverage for businesses from the increasing threats of cyber attacks and data breaches. So this type of insurance policy is important for any company that stores and handles sensitive information such as credit card data, personal identification details, or medical records. The cyber insurance not only provides financial support but also helps in managing the incident efficiently and effectively. If you see some key benefits and the scope of cyber insurance policies, you will find that coverage of loss and restoration is there. In case of a data breach or cyber attack, the cyber insurance policy covers the cost of loss incurred. This includes the loss of businesses due to network downtime, crisis management, and repair of reputation. Furthermore, the policy provides for the cost of investigation and any hardware replacement required. Then support in lawsuits and extortion coverage. When a company suffers a data breach, it might face lawsuits from customers, vendors, or any other party that suffered due to the breach. Cyber insurance can help in covering legal fees, settlement costs, and any penalties imposed. It can also provide coverage for cyber extortion cases such as ransomware attacks. When a data breach occurs, dealing with the aftermath can be overwhelming and complicated. Cyber insurance providers usually have a team of experts. Cyber insurance providers usually have a team of experts who can assist in handling the situation. They have experience in dealing with the similar situations and can help in reducing further damage and managing the recovery process effectively. A cyber attack or data breach can disrupt regular business operations, causing loss of revenue. So cyber insurance policies can provide compensation for income lost due to business interruption caused by a covered cyber event. So cyber insurance also includes risk management services that help businesses identify potential risks and you can say vulnerabilities and prevent cyber threats. So this can be a valuable resource for companies as they work towards improving their cybersecurity infrastructure. So by understanding the benefits and scope of cyber insurance, companies can make informed decisions to safeguard their businesses from potential cyber risk. Even as we enjoy the fruits of advanced technology and the benefits it brings, we are faced with several challenges and limitations. Three major challenges we are confronted with include data, privacy, cyber threats, and the digital divide. Data privacy means with the amount of personal information stored and shared online, ensuring data privacy has become a major concern. So businesses and governments can potentially exploit this information without consent by reaching privacy and risking the manipulations of this data. Then the expansion of digital spaces has made it possible for the hackers and cyber criminals to infiltrate systems, leading to data breaches, fraud, and widespread damages. Cybersecurity remains a pressing issue that is difficult to fully manage, given the ever-evolving nature of threats. And then there is digital divide. Despite advancement in technology, there is a significant gap between those who have access to technology and those who don't. So the digital divide has the potential to widen existing socio-economic disparities as those without access are left behind. The cyber insurance market is rapidly expanding, fueled by increasing cyber threats and regulatory pressure. Recent trends suggest growing demand in healthcare, retail, and financial services sectors, which are prone to cyber attacks. The market projections indicate the potential for significant growth, given the rising awareness of cyber risk and the necessity of insurance for digital assets protections. Therefore, innovative, cost-effective insurance solutions addressing evolving cyber threats are crucial. The cyber insurance is gaining importance in India due to the growing incidence of cyber crimes and data breaches affecting businesses and individuals. Lack of awareness, high premium rates, and insufficient legislative framework are the major challenges that hinder the adoption of cyber insurance in India. Then the future of cyber insurance in India looks promising with growing awareness about its importance and the Indian government's initiatives towards promoting digital security. Cyber insurance policies are not the same. They vary depending on the provider's coverage, cost, and specific client requirements. Cyber insurance is a type of insurance coverage designed to protect organizations from financial losses and liabilities arising from cyber incidents, including hacking, malware, ransomware, etc. So, cyber insurance is a type of insurance coverage designed to protect organizations from financial losses and liabilities arising from cyber incidents, including hacking, malware, ransomware, etc. It provides financial protection against losses resulting from such data breaches, attacks, network damage, and business interruptions. So, organizations possessing private and sensitive data bear the obligations of safeguarding it diligently. Similarly, businesses that maintain an online presence or rely on technology face rapidly evolving threats. The prevalence of cyber risk is on a consistent rise globally and particularly in India. India reported 1,700 cyber incidents a week in just the first 6 months of the 2023, almost double the global average. Among us, the 829 million cyber attacks detected and blocked globally in 2022, quarter 4. Almost 60% were directed towards India. So incidents of security breaches and data compromises impact millions of records annually, with reports of such breaches escalating at a rapid pace. Around 236.1 million ransomware attacks were reported worldwide just in the first half of 2022. So a famous cyber break incident is one that occurred with a global software conglomerate. In October 2013, hackers required login credentials and 3 million credit card numbers of approximately 38 million customers. The incident cost the company $1 million in legal fees due to their data security protocols. The cyber insurance provides financial protection and support for businesses in the event of such cyber-related incidents and data breaches. It helps mitigate the financial, legal, and reputational consequences of these events. The cyber insurance is essential for companies of all sizes to consider as an effective risk management strategy. It becomes especially important for businesses that handle, store, or deal with data primarily to be protected with cyber insurance. So countries around the world are drafting their own data protection laws and guidelines that corporate conducting operations in the country most abide by. So the GDPR, that is General Data Protection Regulations, is one such data protection measures for EU countries, means European countries. India will soon be proposing a national guidelines on data security and privacy, which will ensure data security and mitigate cyber breaches and other related cyber incidents. Because cyber insurance provides comprehensive coverage against financial and consequences to your reputation due to the cyber attacks. This insurance safeguards businesses from both first party and third party liabilities, encompassing various scenarios such as cyber extortion, unauthorized data access, and data breaches. So, its primary aim is to protect sensitive customer and employee information, ensuring the security of personal data. Now, the question is, what is covered in a cyber insurance policy? So, most common of them is data breach costs. These include expenses related to notifying affected parties, offering credit monitoring services, legal fees, public relations efforts, and regulatory fines. Then business interruption losses. Coverage for income lost due to a cyber incident that disrupts normal business operations. Next one is cyber extortion. Protection against threats of cyber extortion, where malicious actors demand payment to prevent or seize a cyber attack. And then data restoration. Costs associated with restoring or recovering lost or compromised data. Next, third-party liabilities. Legal expenses and settlement if the insured party is held responsible for damages caused to third parties due to a cyber incident. And the last is regulatory fines and penalties. So fines and penalties decided by a regulatory body for breach of any data protection and privacy law. So cyber insurance typically does not cover claims relating to the prior acts, bodily injury, property damage, criminal or dishonest and fraudulent acts, insolvency, employer's liability, contractual liability, assumptions of liability under a contract of agreement, any actual or alleged unfair competition, antitrust violations, deceptive trade practices, pollution, war, terrorism. Claim process is absolutely simple. The question is, the pricing of cyber insurance is tailored to each company's unique characteristics of business and specific risks it encounters. Nonetheless, certain elements impact the cost of cyber insurance, including the company's size, industry, volume, and sensitivity of data, annual income, and the effectiveness of its current data security protocols, as well as the chosen sum insured. So these intricacies of cyber insurance costs and business are vulnerable. In order to simplify and make the process transparent, the firms take the policy according to their suitability, and the policy can be renewed after the expiry, because normally these policies are for 1 year only. After thorough evaluation of your policy parameters, including coverage, cost, and exclusions, if you are selecting the policy, this can be renewed timely. Recently, a committee set up by the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India has recommended the introduction of a cyber insurance policy in October 2020. So the IRD had set up a committee for cyber insurance. That committee report says that the number of internet users in India is currently estimated about 700 million. This is the discussion related to 2020, means 4 years ago. That time, the number of internet users were around 700 million. India was ranked as the second largest online market worldwide in 2019, coming second only to China. That time, the number of internet users was estimated to increase in both urban as well as in rural region. So the number increased rapidly, so also the number of users of online banking. Features of an individual cyber insurance policy covers theft of funds, identity theft cover, social media cover, cyber stalking, malware cover, phishing cover, data breach, and privacy breach cover. cyber insurance policies currently available address requirements of individuals reasonably well. However, there are some areas in the product features and processes which needs improvement. So insurers should not insist on police FIR, first information report for claims up to rupees 5,000. Otherwise, the policies are available with almost all the insurers. Thank you very much.